Hey guys and gals, so welcome back. Today we're going to be learning about animations. As always, I've made other videos on the various other tabs and functions, so go ahead and check those out in the series if you're interested. But we're just going to get started from left to right on the animations. The first thing I'm going to have you do though is open the animation pane. This is so helpful. It just helps you visualize what animations, when, and how they start. So first, open that. It's located in the advanced animation section. It really makes it so much easier. So we're going to start by adding an animation to this guy who is reaching the stars. First, you'll click down in this area to see all the animations. There's four main types of animation. There's the entrance animation, emphasis animation, exit animation, and motion paths animations. So we're going to start with the entrance animation. You can pick any of them. One of my favorite is the bounce. So you can see this man bouncing in. As you'll notice on your animation pane over here, it shows you that this is the first animation. And then it shows you the animation style, that it's on click, entrance, and it's a bounce, and it's graphic number 4. So you'll click down here, you have multiple options. We'll get back to this. But as you can see now, when we preview, you can see the little star guy bouncing in. Next, on this little balloon animal, you're going to click down and we're going to add an emphasis animation. So let's do color pulse. So you can see there how it kind of pulsed, and then we'll do a transparency one as well. So you can see how it emphasizes it. So maybe if you have a text or a picture you want the readers or the viewers to look at, you can add an emphasis animation to emphasize that part so they know what you're talking about. As you can see, we're going to go back to the animation pane over here. You can see that it shows you the first animation that's going to play and then the second animation that's going to play. You can also see by the colored bars over here, this is an entrance animation, while this is an emphasis animation. So next, on this smiley halo face, we're going to add an exit animation. So let's do fly out. So you can see how it flies out. Again, you can see over here, the bars also represent how long the animation takes. Next, we're going to go over to these champagne glasses and we're going to add a motion path animation. So let's do a custom path. So as you can see here, and then if you look at my clicker, it's like a pointer. So you click the path you want it to go on, and I'm just going to do this weird organic zigzag path. Next, you can just push preview, and it'll show you that the animation goes specifically in the path. So that could be useful if you want an animation to go in a specific way. There's also different ones like lines, arcs, turns, shapes, and loops, along with other effect options you can pick with this animation. Next, on this little cathedral or castle icon, I'm going to show you how to add an advanced animation. So you can just click down here and it shows you the same animations as it would in this preview area. But there's actually more effects. So if you click down here on one of the types of effects you want, so for more entrance effects, you can see all these different kinds of effects, along with it groups them by basic, subtle, moderate, and exciting. So there's all of these different entrance effects that you can pick from. It's really limitless. Here's a boomerang. This is kind of cool. So you can just do whatever you want. Next, we're going to move on to this cute little bunny character, and I'm going to show you how to trigger an animation. So first, we're just going to add a simple animation of a shape. So as you can see, it fades in as a shape. But I am going to show you how to trigger it. So next, you're going to click down the trigger option. You can click on, click of, and then pick a item that you're going to click specifically to trigger this animation. So I'm going to click rectangle 14, and this will be the title. So this is the Ash Dragonheart tutorials. So when I click this, it should trigger this bunny. And as you can see on the animation pane, it shows differently because these are in a sequential order. Well, this is triggered specifically when I click on this name. So if I don't click on this name, it's not going to show up. For this next step, I'm going to show you on this cute little boba cup. I'm going to show you how to add multiple animations to the same object. So first, we're just going to start with a simple entrance animation. We're going to do random bars because that's kind of cool. Next, we're going to click on the object again, and we're going to add an animation. So next, let's do grow and shrink. So you can see it emphasizes it. And then lastly, we're going to click to add an animation again, and this time we're just going to bounce out. As you'll see on the animation pane over here, it shows graphic 8, and graphic 8 in 3 different colors, which you know what that means. That means entrance, emphasis, and exit. And lastly, I'm going to show you how to add an animation to your text. You simply click on the text box, and we'll click the swivel animation, and it is added to your text. I do want to show you that there are also effect options. You can do it by paragraph, all at once, or as one object. And then now I'm going to show you how to move your animations up. Since we would probably want this animation to be at the beginning so you could see the title, but we did add it last. So all you do is you simply click the move earlier option until it's where you want it to be. As you can see, I've moved it earlier, so now it plays number 1. I'm also going to show you how to start this when the slide starts, so I don't have to click a bunch. So for that, all you do is click on the start option, and then you click with previous. This will allow it to start right away from when the slide starts. As you can see over here, it says a 0 now. As you'll see over here, you can also set a duration. So we're just going to make this even smaller so it goes real quick. And then you can also do delay if you want to. This just makes the animation happen after a certain amount of seconds. So we'll do a 0.5 second delay. Now we're going to move on, and I'm going to show you the most advanced animation settings. If you click this little box right here, if you hover over it, it'll say show additional effect options. So just click that dialog box to open. As you can see, you can even add sounds to the animation. So if I wanted to add an applause sound to the animation and then you can hear it, you can change the volume to be loud or quiet. You can also change after the animation, and then you can also animate the text by word, by letter. So we'll do by letter. And then this is the percent delay between letters. It's only at 10%. That's fine. Next, we're going to look at the timing option in the dialog box, similar to up here in this timing section. But you do have some additional options. You can rewind when done playing. You can repeat. And then I think there's some additional triggers. And lastly, I'm just going to show you a preview of every animation we've added thus far in the video. So first, we're just going to click play all on the animations pane to preview them. As you can see with the letters, it's individual letters as we changed in the advanced options. This is an entrance effect, this is an emphasize effect, and this is an exit effect. This was a motion path, that was an entrance effect, and that was an exit effect. As you'll see, this animation did not play because I did not click on the title. So very important to remember what you set up as your triggers. As always, thank you so much for watching. If this brought you any value at all, go ahead and hit the like button and please subscribe. And if you're interested in anything else, go ahead and check out the other videos in the series. Thank you. Bye.